Good morning. My name is John, and I'll be your examiner today for the IELTS speaking test. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Good morning. My name is Sarah Johnson.
Thank you, Sarah. Can I see your identification, please?
Of course, here it is.
Thank you. That's fine. Now, in this part of the test, I'll ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about your hometown. Where are you from?
I'm from Manchester, a vibrant city in northern England known for its rich history and famous football teams. I've lived there all my life and really enjoy its lively atmosphere.
Do you enjoy living in Manchester?
Yes, I do. It's a vibrant city with a lot to offer. There are museums, theaters, and a great variety of restaurants. However, sometimes it can be a bit noisy and crowded, so I also enjoy visiting the countryside nearby.
What is something unique about your hometown?
Manchester is famous for its musical heritage. Bands like Oasis and the Smiths started here, and there's a strong live music scene even now. It's also known for being the first industrial city, which you can learn about at the Science and Industry Museum.
Let's talk about free time. What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy reading novels, particularly mystery and historical fiction. I also like going for walks in the park, cooking new recipes, and sometimes binge-watching TV shows when I need to relax.
Do you think people today have more free time than in the past?
That's a good question. I think it depends. On one hand, modern technology has made many tasks faster, which should free up time. On the other hand, people often feel busier because work and social connections follow them through their phones and emails.
Do you prefer spending free time alone or with others? Why?
I like a balance of both. Sometimes I need alone time to recharge and reflect, but I also enjoy being with friends and family because socializing helps me stay connected and have fun.
How do people in your country usually spend their free time?
In the UK, many people enjoy outdoor activities like hiking or cycling, especially in the countryside. Others prefer going to the pub, watching sports, or simply relaxing at home with a good book or movie.
Now, I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make notes if you wish. Here is your topic.
Last year, I had to decide whether to accept a new job offer in another city or stay in my current position. The new job offered a higher salary and better career prospects, but it required me to relocate far away from my family and friends. It was a tough decision because, on the one hand, the role aligned perfectly with my long-term career goals, and I knew it would be a stepping stone to greater opportunities. On the other hand, I was very close to my family, and moving away felt like I was sacrificing those important personal relationships. After weighing the pros and cons, I decided to take the job. I thought about how it would allow me to grow professionally and also challenge myself by living independently. The transition was difficult at first. I missed home terribly and struggled to adjust to the new environment. However, over time, I developed a routine, made new friends, and became more comfortable with the change. Looking back, I'm proud of the decision I made because it pushed me out of my comfort zone. It wasn't easy, but it taught me the importance of adaptability and resilience.
Let's discuss decision-making. What factors do you think people should consider when making important decisions?
I think people should consider both short-term and long-term consequences. They should also evaluate how the decision aligns with their personal values and goals. For example, if someone is deciding on a career move, they should think about the skills they will gain and whether the role suits their interests and lifestyle.
Do you think intuition is as important as logic in decision-making?
Yes, I believe so. While logic helps you analyze facts and weigh the pros and cons, intuition can guide you when there's no clear answer. Sometimes a gut feeling is based on past experiences or emotions, which can be valuable, especially in personal decisions.
Why do people often find career-related decisions so stressful?
Career decisions often have a big impact on one's life, from income to personal happiness. There's also pressure to make the right choice because reversing a career decision can be time-consuming or costly. Additionally, people may worry about others' opinions, like family or peers.
Do you think older people and younger people approach career decisions differently?
Yes, definitely. Younger people tend to focus more on exploring opportunities and gaining experience, while older individuals might prioritize stability and work-life balance. This difference comes from their varying life stages and responsibilities.
In your culture, do people rely more on family advice or their own judgment when making big decisions?
In the UK, it's a mix. Many people consult family for advice because they trust their opinions, but ultimately, the decision is usually personal. In some cultures, family expectations might carry more weight, but here, individuality is highly valued.
Has technology made it easier or harder for people to make decisions?
I'd say both. Technology provides access to information, which helps in research and comparison. For example, you can read reviews before buying something or use apps to plan your finances. However, the abundance of options can also lead to decision fatigue, making it harder to choose.
Do you think people today make more impulsive decisions than in the past?
Yes, I think so. Social media and online shopping encourage instant gratification, where people make decisions without much thought. However, for bigger decisions like buying a house or changing careers, I think most people still take time to evaluate their options.
Finally, do you believe education plays a role in helping people make better decisions?
Absolutely. Education teaches critical thinking and problem solving, which are essential skills for decision-making. It also exposes people to diverse perspectives and experiences, helping them approach problems more thoughtfully.
Thank you, Sarah. That's the end of the speaking test. Good luck with your results.
Thank you.
Analysis of the IELTS Speaking Test Performance. The student Sarah demonstrates a solid performance in all three parts of the test, showcasing fluency, coherence, vocabulary, and grammar. Below is a detailed analysis of her performance. Part 1. Introduction and Questions. Strengths, Fluency and Coherence. Sarah responds naturally and logically, maintaining smooth communication. Her answers are well-structured, with appropriate details and transitions. For example, when discussing Manchester, she contrasts its vibrant aspects with its noisiness effectively. Vocabulary. She uses a wide range of topic-related vocabulary. Vibrant, museums, theaters, musical heritage, industrial city. Her use of descriptive language enhances her responses, e.g., strong live music scene and first industrial city. Grammar. She demonstrates control over various grammatical structures, including compound and complex sentences. However, sometimes it can be a bit noisy and crowded, so I also enjoy visiting the countryside nearby. Areas for improvement. Expansion. While her responses are strong, she could occasionally provide slightly more elaboration or examples to maximize her score. Pronunciation. Her pronunciation is clear, but she could work on intonation to make her speech more engaging. Part 2. Cue card strengths. Content. Sarah covers all parts of the task: the decision, difficulty, outcome, and feelings. Her story is engaging, with clear reasoning and logical progression. Fluency and organization. She speaks fluently without noticeable hesitation and organizes her response effectively. She uses transitions well, e.g., on the one hand, however, over time, looking back. Vocabulary and grammar. Sarah uses a range of vocabulary to describe emotions and situations. Aligned perfectly with my long-term career goals. Stepping stone to greater opportunities. Pushed me out of my comfort zone. Her grammar is accurate, with a mix of verb tenses, past, present, and future, and conditional sentences. If someone is deciding on a career move, they should think about areas for improvement. Complexity. While her answer is strong, she could include slightly more advanced idiomatic expressions or collocations to enhance her score further. Emotional impact. Adding more personal or emotional details could make her response even more compelling. Part 3. Discussion. Strengths. Depth and development. Sarah gives thoughtful, well-developed answers to abstract questions. For instance, her response to intuition versus logic balances logic and personal insight. She supports her ideas with examples, e.g., You can read reviews before buying something or use apps to plan your finances. Vocabulary and ideas. She demonstrates a range of topic-specific vocabulary: decision fatigue, instant gratification, critical thinking. Her ideas reflect a nuanced understanding of the topics, e.g., cultural differences and technology's dual impact. Pronunciation and fluency. Her pronunciation is clear and natural, and her pacing is consistent. She transitions smoothly between ideas, maintaining coherence. Areas for improvement. Variety in sentence structure. Occasionally, her sentences could use more variety, such as rhetorical questions or inversion for emphasis. Examples. While her answers are logical, adding specific examples, e.g., a personal experience with technology or decision-making, could strengthen her responses. Overall band descriptor. Based on Sarah's performance, her IELTS speaking band score would likely fall within 7.5 to 8.0. Fluency and coherence. 8. She speaks fluently, with minimal hesitation, and organizes her ideas clearly. Minor improvements in intonation could raise her score. Lexical resource. 8. Her vocabulary is varied and topic-specific, with minor room for further sophistication. Grammatical range and accuracy. 7.5. She demonstrates a strong range of grammar with high accuracy, but could include more complex structures consistently. Pronunciation. 7.5. Her pronunciation is clear and intelligible, though more dynamic intonation would enhance her delivery. Recommendations for improvement practice. Intonation. Work on making speech more dynamic and engaging. Incorporate idioms and phrasal verbs. Use more idiomatic expressions to sound natural and advanced. Expand examples. Provide richer personal or hypothetical examples for abstract questions. Sarah's performance is strong, and with slight refinement, she could easily achieve a band 8.5.